Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks, and I'm going to attempt to show you how to draw this design and even this design, and then what you can do with it afterwards that makes it really look cool. You could take a rectangle, you could actually skew it and do whatever you want to with it, but take the Smart Fill tool and fill it in, and that is pretty cool. Anyway, let's get started and just do this. You start off with a triangle, which is a three-sided polygon. So under your polygon tool, pick a four-sided one and hold down the control button and then hit P and put it in the center of the page. The reason I'm starting with, because you can't put a three-sided in the center of the page, but now it's in the center of the page. My indexing lines are in the center. Corel thinks the center of the triangle is up there. So let's take, and there's a couple ways you could do this, but I'm going to take a 3-point curve line and go from that center out pretty far so it'll get all of them, and then put a little curve to it. Then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate of that and put it to the center of the polygon. And I'm going to rotate it 5 degrees. Control D, 10 degrees, and then Control D all the way around. Now what you have is that pattern. So let's take my nudge factor set pretty high. I've selected the polygon, and I'm going to nudge it out of the way. And I'm going to take all this and group it, Control G, and then I'm going to put this back. I didn't hit P, just put the arrow key. Now I'm going to select it all, and I am going to intersect it. So now I have that shape. If I want the shape of the polygon also, it's going to make it easier, but I don't want to group that all together. Let's just delete that. Let's go ahead and make this black so maybe you can see it better. And let's take this and Control D to duplicate it, and then go up here to the vertical mirror. And now this, you have to really be precise. So you want to zoom in, and I just happen to get it. That way all your lines are equal. You can't Control D again because you're going to get totally different shape. So we're going to hit the plus key on the keyboard, and I'm going to grab that right there with my 4-point cross. You always want to look at it before you get too far. We're going to do one more, but you can select it all and hit the plus key and make sure you get that 4-point cross. And you want to look at it to make sure you're dead on, and we are. Then let's do one more down, select it all, hit the plus key on your keyboard, and maybe grab that corner and make sure it sticks to that. Now you can do a lot with this. You could keep going. So this could be your pattern right here. Pretty cool pattern. Or because the fact that we didn't group the polygons, we can grab the shape and nudge it up. They're going to be exactly in the center. I'm going to go ahead and delete these so they won't be in the way, and then just keep nudging. I'm just using the up arrow key. That is pretty cool, pretty fast, pretty easy, and your lines are continuous. There's a lot you could do with this. You could use the Smart Fill tool to just fill in certain parts, like that right there, and get total different outlooks. And if you did a whole page of those, I actually like this new idea. So we're going to take what we could do is select it all, hold down the shift key and hit your rectangle tool. It's going to draw a rectangle around it. We probably want it to be a little bit bigger, so we're going to, with our ratio locked or unlocked, we're going to make this 16.5. 16.5. to give us a little bit of room up here for the Smart Fill tool to leak into. I don't think this is really going to matter, but we could take it now and double click on it and get our skew and skew that over. Then you'd probably, if you really wanted to do it, you could turn that into a curve, go up to Object, convert it to a curve, grab these two nodes and bring them in closer. Well, it's not an exact angle. It's something like that. And then, you know, that could be your design, or take the Smart Fill tool. This time, let's fill it in with black. I mean, look at that. Well, somehow I missed that right there. That's because this part is too close to the line. So let's just take our nudge that line over. Take the Smart Fill tool again and fill that in. And if that isn't cool, I don't know what is. Pretty cool design. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.